Alright, so now we have a walk around portion, yay! Search the station house for food. So, now I can talk about the episode. So basically, basically, people are still mourning the deaths of Beth and Tyrese. Especially Maggie and Sasha, and to a lesser extent, Daryl with Beth, because he was real close to her and stuff. I sort of got the feeling they were a little bit romantically attracted to each other, but not, like, really so. Anyway, so, and, well, there's one thing that I like about this episode, and it shows how Maggie and Sasha deal with loss differently. So, basically, to set things up, the group runs out of supplies. No water. Not entirely out, but very little left. Very little water, almost no food, and they run out of gas. So they've got to walk, and they're 60 miles away from their destination, Washington, D.C. And a group of walkers comes up behind them. I personally kind of think they should have just kept moving. They were moving faster than the walkers, but what they instead decide to do is get to an advantageous position because they're all weak. They're not eating or drinking anything. To take them out, and they get to a bridge to push them off. But the entire time, Sasha is wanting to just take them now. And once it's actually time, their goal is to push them off the bridge, like we just did. But Sasha decides that her way of dealing with grief is catharsis. She's going to take it out on the walkers. And she goes basically berserk. No one can stop her. Starts taking out walkers with knives. She accidentally cuts Abraham. She almost kills Michonne. And Rick almost gets bit. And this entire time, Michonne is like, before this, during this, after this, Michonne's like, chill the fuck out, Sasha. And it chews her out for possibly almost getting them killed. Meanwhile, what Maggie's doing is she almost seems suicidal, almost. She's talking about how she doesn't know if she wants to do this anymore, and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Daryl keeps running off to go search for water, presumably, but doesn't find any. And at one point, he runs off, and it's revealed that he's actually taken up smoking. I guess he found a pack somewhere, and I guess is using it with his way to deal with Beth's death. And while he's out on his smoke break, he sees a barn, and it comes back, and what ends up happening is they find a group of water bottles and several, like, jugs, like gallon jugs from, like, you know, like milk jugs like you get from Walmart or whatever grocery store you go to. And they're filled with water with a note saying, "From a friend." Now, most of the group is like, this could possibly be a trap. They may have, like, put some kind of invisible poison in it. And I don't know why you go through that trouble unless you're just absolutely sick, which wouldn't be a first for the series. Eugene doesn't think it's poison. He goes to drink it for quality assurance, and ends up Abraham slaps it away from him. Say they can't risk it. So. So they're like, okay, well, we can't drink this water, but we're all still really fucking thirsty. And then just at that moment, it starts to rain. How convenient. And they can open up their water bottles that they have and, just let them fill from the sky. Open their mouths and look to the sky and all that good stuff. Drinking the water. But then thunder starts. And Daryl's like, oh, hey, we can get back to that barn I found. So they go back to the barn. And in the barn is some lady. She had a gun, she had food, she had supplies. And Maggie specifically takes a note of the gun. She's a walker. And she's like, she could have shot herself. But she didn't. And again, like, this is sort of, it's subtle. But Maggie really does seem suicidal in this episode. And it's, and Rick tells a story about his, I think, grandfather in the war, about how he thinks he's dead every day, but he ends up getting out of the war alive, and Title drops the show. He's like, we have to do this with the attitude that we're the Walking Dead. And they end up discussing, is this how the world is? And, Glenn's like, Glenn and Maggie and whatnot are like, this is how the world is. Michonne's the positive one throughout this entire episode. Is like, no, this isn't it. We'll figure out a way through this, it'll get better. And Rick is the voice of reason. He's like, well, for now this is how it is, and until that's not what it is what it is. One thing I like too is that it's mentioned that, ew, I just realized there's something weird floating in my drink. I'm gonna get myself a soda instead, because I don't want to drink that. I think it was Rick and Carol. I can't keep track of which characters do what. Carl's sleeping, and they're mentioning that, and they're talking about how he actually might be stronger for this, for growing up in this kind of world. And, no. Everyone starts to go, oh, I should remember. At the beginning of the episode, Carl gives Maggie, in order to help deal with her grief, for some reason, I don't know why he picked this thing, a music box, but it doesn't work. And, okay, so, that in mind. So they're back at the barn. Daryl, turns out it was only a little broken, and he fixes it and gives it to Maggie. But then she goes to give it to Sasha. And they all go to sleep. And Daryl wakes up because he hears noises, and it turns out that there's another group of walkers, a herd, outside trying to barge their way in. And Daryl's like, oh shit, I gotta go help, keep them from getting in. And then slowly, like, Maggie sees it, Sasha sees it, everyone starts waking up and being like, oh shit, we gotta keep these guys at bay. And then the screen goes black. It's kind of a stupid way of resolving it. But then they all wake up in the morning, and it turns out that the thunderstorm, like, something happened, like, trees fell over, and all the walkers are dead or impaled on things. So, Maggie and Sasha go out to watch the sunrise. And they just talk about how, Maggie's like, it's kind of stupid me talking about killing myself. And Sasha's like, it's kind of stupid me going out and being stupid with walkers. They all laugh about it. And they start to be like, oh hey, Daryl fixed the music box. So let's wind it up and see how it works. Doesn't work. Turns out it's still broken. And they start to laugh about it when someone, almost like the dude at the bridge in the game here, pops up and is like, hello? Hey, I'm a friend. He specifically uses that word, a friend, which leads me to believe that he's probably the one who left the water. He says he wants to speak to their leader, and he specifically name drops Rick. We don't know how he found out his name yet. I assume we'll find out in the next episode. And he says that his own name is Aaron. And the episode basically ends there. It's a cliffhanger. So, I think that I've got pretty much everything. So, let's go back to the game. This will end up being 2 videos as well. So, let's talk to Alvin and Rebecca.
Rebecca, are you okay?
I'm alright. I just need a little rest.
And some food.
Let me guess, baby's coming. Okay, so they don't have much to say. We can't talk to Sarah, it seems. Alright, let's talk to Nick. He seems pretty fucking upset with Pete and shooting that dude. Oh, what's in the background?
I had to kill my mom.
Oh, okay. I didn't need to know that now.
It sounds weird when I say it out loud, huh?
I assume she was a walker.
Luke always used to push me. I never wanted to go into business with him.
Business?
I remember when he sold me on it. His big plan. Some fucking plan. Case of beer in, he just said, "Nick, we're burning daylight." And that was that. After 6 months, we were flat broke. I didn't care. We were having fun. I wish I was like him. I wish I could just keep moving all the time. I'm just not built like that. I'm sure they're talking about me right now. Look, he's becoming a danger to the group.
That little voice.
Who was that guy? I swear. It looked like he was holding you guys up.
He seemed
He
nice.
was with Carver.
That's probably not going to make him feel better.
Damn. If Alvin is in front of me, he takes that shot. What a fucking mess. Maybe I am losing it. I don't know anymore. God, I'm hungry. What time is it anyway?
Who fucking knows? Yeah, that's the...
Damn.
Wow, is he still used to wearing
I left my
watches
watch
in this
back at the
world?
cabin. It was Pete's. He gave it to me.
Oh, give watch. Oh.
I found it back at the cabin. Let me grab it.
What?
Really? I didn't, I think he gave it to me, come to think of it.
Thank you.
It's been a couple days, I don't remember.
This means... Thank you, Clem. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay. Can I go talk to them, too? It looks like the answer is probably no. I don't think I can move any closer to the screen than this. So, yeah, I think the only thing I can really do is go look through the door window, first of all, and then open the door. It just takes forever. Well, at least he's got some kind of food in there. Not a whole lot like he said he did. Well, it's out of the station house. Maybe he keeps it somewhere other than beside his bed. Well, oh, here's a stash. There's a trunk. Let's examine the trunk. There's a bunch of cans there. They look open, though. Yeah, let's look at empty. Yeah, they're empty.
The man said he had lots of food. There's gotta be something left.
Probably in the trunk.
I don't see a key around here. That man probably had it.
Which means it's... there's a survival knife, which we can look at. Let's do that. I guess we can maybe use it to pry open the trunk. So the key's in the river, then. Alright, let's pick up the survival knife. Let me guess, I'm gonna use this for, like, my main weapon from now on, since I dropped my hammer. Okay, let's pry open the trunk. Oh, quick time event. Oh, that's the W key, not the Q key. I don't have my fingers on WASD in this game. Most of the time. And it's, let's see, some books. And 2 cans! Wow, so much food you had.
Man, and I thought we had it bad. Look at this dump. Guess he did have food. Man, fuck Nick. Nick's lost a lot of his people, that's for sure.
He was
But that
trying to
doesn't
help
give him any
us.
excuse to start shooting up strangers.
He was trying to help us.
Yeah, and someone died. I ain't no judge, but that's straight up murder in my book. I mean, you ever known anyone to do a thing like that?
A woman in our group, what was her name? It started with Lily.
Actually, yeah.
What happened?
A woman in our group. Her dad died, and then she just shot this other woman.
Damn. What you do?
We left her behind.
Damn.
Peaches. They actually probably
That's
put
funny.
nutrition facts in the can.
She looks just like you.
I don't really see the resemblance.
Hey, Clem, there's not a lot of food here, and Rebecca, well, she's eating for two. You think we can keep this just between us? I hate to even say it, you know, but... And
I
I'll never
won't
go
lie
against the
for you.
But I've got to put Beck and the baby first.
I won't lie for you.
I'm sorry.
I'll remember
I shouldn't
that.
have put you in that position.
No, you
It's a
shouldn't have.
shame. Nick was a good guy. He's still a good guy. He's just losing it. God knows we're not perfect. Hell, I'm glad you're with us, Clementine.
I am too.
The hell is that?
How's what? Oh shit! That is a shitload of walkers.
We got a problem here.
Yeah.
They noticed too.
All right, we're heading up.
We can take the food with us. I guess Beck will have to eat later. Alright, it looks like we're saving. I'll wait a little bit just so it actually saves. But, alright, I'll make a dash and I'm out.